Slightly important detail is having a mic. Hey Nightshade, hey Rebel. Yeah, start of the Common Lisp journey went pretty well. We had some good lispers around that helped me out here and there. Made it pretty smooth. We finished up FizzBuzz, and now we're gonna get into some maybe web development. Let's see if we can make a Common Lisp web server. Get it to serve some requests. I think that's the plan. Was that literally the end of the song? What happened to the music? I can only hear myself talk for so long without at least something melodic in the background. Okay. Are we being dumb, VLC? What? How did we not? Okay. Somehow VLC did not get the memo that we were just supposed to repeat. That was the end of the playlist, I guess. Alright. Nice. Bitmapper coming back. That's great to hear. We'll see. Anyone in particular you'd recommend? That can't be a real thing, Rebel. There's no way there's something called Hunchin' Toot. What is Hunchin' Toot? Amazing. Purplish coming in with the first. I like my new monitors, my in-ear monitors, instead of using over your ear, whatever they're called, headphones. But man, they do present a little bit of skill issue for me. I posted them somewhere. Where did I post them? Oh, it was probably just in Dylan's chat earlier. Why is this so high? Why? What? It's so high. Inclat can use all sorts of web servers for the back end. Ooh, sweet. Okay. We're gonna get into that. 1 second. Let me see how much I get doxed on Amazon. It just has my first name. I mean, it has my zip code. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't really care if people have my zip code, to be honest. Not worried about it. Okay. Okay. This is looking fine. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. So my skill issue with my in-ear monitors is be funny if this time I loaded it and it just had my full address there. That would be really good. I really like this particular thing. Oh, here, let me take off the starting soon. I like the fact that it has these detachable cable things. But it means that it swings around and you kind of like shape it to your ear. Like this is what I look like. This is a picture of actually me wearing these headphones. That's actually me. Yeah. And so you kind of shape this part to your ear. You know, you get that, like it's you shape it. I mean, it's smart. It's a cool design. And for the price point, I've been really impressed with the sound quality. So I'm pretty happy with them. But I still kind of fumble with it when I'm trying to get it on my ear because it just like swivels a bunch. Anyway, That's the thing that you all really needed to know. Clack plus woo. Some good names. Some good names. All right. Cool. Let's see. We tweeted. We put it there. I actually remembered. I decided to just throw the link to my Twitch in the Lisp Discord. So we might get some more Lispers in here. And we'll see what I got. You like 2-pin better than MMCX. I'm guessing these are... What are these purplish? Is this an audio thing? I'm not... So I didn't disclaim that I'm not like super audiophile. But of course, you know, it's the connection. Got it. Okay, you like 2-pin better. So these are... So this is actually like a standard connection type. It's not like some proprietary bullshit, which would make sense. It's not like this is like a name brand. But yeah, I've been happy with them. They're pretty darn comfortable. They're probably more comfortable than most earbuds. They give you several different inserts. You can use foam ones, silicone ones. They're pretty nice. So I don't mind it. So I don't know, $100. It's not bad. I mean, mostly because I'm running it through like the Scarlett. So I mean that, like, you know, kind of does the whole preamp thing, makes the music sound really good, all that stuff too. So okay, I think we're good. Are we ready to get started? I think so. Okay, so let's look at this clack. Let's just get right into it. Clack, web application environment for Common Lisp. Awesome. Okay. One second. Okay. Got a little distracted. Need to make sure. I'm guessing my partner got where they were going. And let me know when you arrive. Night stream because the partner and the teenager are both out. So that's what's up. Hey Allison, how's it going? How'd your gaming sesh go? All right. Clack, web application environment for Common Lisp. Clack is a web application environment for Common Lisp inspired by Python's WSGI and Ruby's Rack. Okay, sounds like simple. I'm alone. Well, I've got the dog. You right there. All right. Def var handler clack up lambda env. Okay. Declare ignore env. Interesting. 200 content type text plain hello clack. Wow, it just handles the rest of it for you, basically. Macros, anyone? Anybody like some macros? Okay. To stop the server, use clack stop handler. Okay. Got it. Swalker loves the macros. Absolutely loves them. There's no macros being used? How does the handler thing work then? Oh, it's the clack up. Clack up is starting the server. Okay. I don't think I processed that in my head. Okay. Now I can see where the server's getting started. Okay, that makes sense. It's real hard if you see Swalker in chat, Nightshade, and you can't ban him. Pretty rough. Just kidding. Just kidding, Swalker. Much love to the Swalker. Better watch out. He's gonna unload some knowledge on you, Swalker. This is your thing. Come on, Sean, look. Ruby's Rack. Inspired by Ruby's Rack. You should be able to basically help me write this. Installation. QL, quick load, clack. That's hard, but I'll try. I'll try to know how to do that. Can I just say it's really nice going from Lisp to Lisp and having things be the same. For instance, I do a bunch of things. I'm like, oh wait, I don't want that. It's just Control C, Control U. It's the same as enclosure. It's the same. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Good times. All right. Are you ready for this? Oh yeah. We're installing some packages. Yeah, you don't know for sure, right? That's a great question, Bitmapper. I didn't save the thing you said earlier. What did you say is the problem? And I'll actually save it this time. I'll put it in my Emacs config right now. Evil collection. Okay. I don't have Evil collection, so that's certainly possible. So let's get down to Common Lisp. We'll do a little bit of this. Evil collection needed maybe to make auto complete work. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, Nightshade posted some Erling Fizzbuzz goodness. We know how much we love Fizzbuzz on this stream. In Discord, and it was what the hell? What the hell, Nightbot? Come on, Nightbot. What are you doing? Oh, fucking Nightbot. Unbelievable. Did I just spell it wrong? No, it's normal. There it is. What? WTH. Oh my god. What did am I banned from Nightbot? It'd be hilarious. Streamer banned from Nightbot. Like it works for everybody else but me. That'd be great. Not great, but great. Okay, anyway, thank you for that, Bitmapper. It's on there now. Maybe I can actually remember. Okay. Let's see. It's a complicated relationship, Allison. It's complicated. Do I actually use Paredit? Not exactly. Cheese Lover Smith 15. Great name, by the way. Hey, welcome. Yeah. We're getting some Common Lisp in. We did a little bit earlier today. We got the basics down. We got our devim set up. We got Fizzbuzz done. We just installed some clack right now to make this work. Now I have to go to the cookbook. Let's find the cookbook. There it is. Because I don't remember the syntax to actually start my project. Here we go. QL quick load CL-project CL project make project path to project root. Okay, that's the part I couldn't remember. The problem is is there... Ooh. Wow. Now that is quite the observation, Nightshade. Skill issue for my own fucking emote. Okay, we found it. Sorry, I'm swearing and Swalker's here. I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't mean to. No apologies. Hilarious. I thought you were going to redeem no cursing, but it's even better that you redeem no apologies. And there it is. You gotta help Swalker's ears. They can't hear that mess. All right. Is there a way of knowing what my PWD is basically for my REPL here? Anybody have an idea? Nope. Doesn't tell me at the top. Let's see. What's this called? Slime? Find PWD of slime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it very well could be. Associated with the current buffer is, that's not going to work then. Yeah, it is SBLC. Sweet. Classic POSIXW. Yeah, alright. So I guess we're just going to pass it a... I probably have my other one open still. Yeah, I do. We're just going to do this. We already have CL project loaded. We're going to create a little hello world. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. Take that, create React app. All right. I can understand why it's not this way in closure land, but it is interesting, like how, like quite literally, you can do this in closure. It's just more rare, but like quite literally, you do not leave the REPL to do anything. Do you want to compile your program? You do it in the REPL. Do you want to, you know, like create your project and create files? Well, you just do that in the REPL. Like it is very interesting. Like even far more so than it is just writing closure. Is this song just loud or is it just me? It's so much, it almost feels louder than the rest of my music. Maybe it's just because the guy's a little too positive. Yeah, it's all right. It wakes me up a little bit, right? Oh, are you saying agreed about... Revel was probably saying agreed about the in REPL development. Yeah. A little RDD, little REPL driven development. Okay. I'm just making comments instead of Meta hates positivity confirmed. That was during my little break this afternoon. I was on a walk with my daughter and this guy over here, and I was just being crazy, silly, because that's how I do. Allo333 underscore. Apparently just a AI reading usernames now. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Anyway, I was just a little extra cheery today. And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I'm in a generally good mood today. And you know, I was like, I might need to schedule something with my therapist. See what's up. My brain seems to be working like a normal person's brain is, where you just have good feelings for no fucking reason. Like oh man, I already ruined it, Nightshade. Swalker, I'm sorry. And I apologized. I broke 2 redeems in one, like in 5 seconds. Dang it. Such a bad streamer. But anyway, yeah. Good times. I forgot what I was saying, but you guys got the idea, I think. Okay, so we're there. We decided to write our project here. That makes sense. Let's actually just close this whole deal. Should I just do this? No. Okay, that closes the REPL, but Slime is still like, what are you doing? It's fine, we'll just close the buffer. All right. Just close. Yeah. Okay. That's what I usually do for like closure REPLs. Even I just close the actual, buffer and kill the process that way with the normal Emacs stuff. Okay, let's jump into Hello World. Let's see where we're at. Look at this. Just beautiful. Okay. And then we're going to slime into this guy. We're there. We're looking good. We're happy about it. Blah, blah, blah. We're here again. And let's get back to Clack. Where was Clack? There it is. All right. Let's just... use this. So I'm gonna guess that up here I'm gonna say use CL, and then I didn't actually read this. Is it just a new use statement for every import? If you use InPackage from the Slime REPL, you can enter a package. Okay, so since I have in package there, like this, is that literally what you mean? No, that's not what you mean. Oh, okay. So I don't need to do this. Okay, sweet. I like that. Let's just do this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't have clack in the REPL. Oh, okay. Right. So I actually did it right, but it didn't work. Oh, okay, right. So I need to load it from Quick Lisp, and I already forgot how to do that. But it's in this REPL, so we'll just QL quick load. Okay. Should we just do it this way? Loaded clack. Okay. And then is this going to work with this? Ooh, done. Okay, so now I'm technically in the clack package, right? So if I want to have, this kind of answers a question that I was wondering about before. I didn't load it. Which is if I want to use private functions in Hello World, right, I don't have it loaded. So if I do this, okay, now we're loaded. Okay, boom. Okay, I get it now. So now if I want to, so now I don't have to export it or use it. It's as if I'm writing the code in this package. It's like, you know, it's like being in a namespace in Clojure REPL. Yeah. Dev package is separate from Quick Lisp as a whole, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of like what I have to wrap my head around. I mean, it's not different in Clojure, right? It's like if I required something and put a dependency there, it's not like that installs it for me, right? I have to use line again. So yeah, totally fair. Heck yeah, Heart Direct Aberfair. Of course. We do crazy stuff on this channel. We've got Common Lisp. We did Scheme yesterday. We were scheming with Guile. It took me like 2 hours to realize how brilliant of a naming that was. Scheming with Guile. Just absolute peak dev naming. I'm doing this just from heart. Like I just already know how to use this library. I'm definitely not just typing what's in my web browser right now, in case anybody's wondering. Okay. Let's just get that on one line. But yeah, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, their example was hello clack. Nearly as long as it took us to spot the error. What do you mean, Rebel? The other day? It was really bad. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for that. I was totally wondering, like, this is not a line I would have ever thought of writing. So I was definitely wondering what that was about. Okay. Seems like partner has arrived at their location. Cool. Everything's good. They're all set. Happy. Yeah, fancy macros. Absolutely. You've been too spoiled by web frameworks in F# and Haskell. Yeah, for sure. Scottish with the posture check. My posture isn't that great. I think actually, with it being nighttime and I'm old, I get tired. Maybe it's good just to go ahead and stand up. Let's just do that now. Nothing exciting is happening. You don't have to get up. You continue to rest. I'm not leaving. I'm just standing up. Now that I explained that to the dog, I think you really understood every word I just said. And we'll be ready. All right. Let's see. Mic comes a little bit higher. And we're good. Okay. Yeah, hey Scottish, thanks for dropping in. Hope you're doing well. Little late night, at least for you. Well, I don't know, with your streams, I mean sleep schedule, it seems like this might be an early night for you at this point. You people, stay up late. Okay, cool. So we did this. This was the example. This is apparently all we need to do. Okay. Now, I guess I just need to eval this. You're on call. Ah, makes sense. I doubt this is running. Let's go here. Never mind, it is running. Look at this. Hutchintoot. Hunchintoot. Wow. Hunchintoot server is started. Can you believe that name? Where the heck did that come from? Is this German or something? All right. Curl localhost 5000. Hello world. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it. Let's see what else Clack has for us. Clack provides a script to start a web server. It's useful when you deploy to production environment. We don't need that. We don't need that right now. Quick docs page. Okay. Look at all these servers you can use. How about it? Scottish. That's very kind of you. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. All right. Coming in with the subscribe. Is this literally what we just read? That this is the page we're on, and it was a documentation. It would have a link to itself. Okay. All right. Nice. How do I find more documentation on how to use this thing? Okay. How to build a web app with Clack. All right. I was like, this can't be it. If this is all I've got, I'm screwed. I mean, I could try to figure it out, but I'm guessing that you know, if Clack up is like the server, like I need some way of specifying routes and stuff. I'm just putting this together. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that. Make a basic handler. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Neelyam. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I might have read that wrong. It looks weird on. I didn't read it off Twitch, so I didn't see. Might have missed characters there. Might have read that wrong as I completely butcher it. Okay. So let's do a defun handler. It takes one argument, which is env, and it returns a little Okay, I'm a little wondering here if someone could give me a quick, like we have the single quote we use in Clojure for things, but what is the basics here between the single quote and the, God, what is that called? Tick. Back quote is quasi quote. Okay. You don't have any of your projects to work on as your laptop is dead. Yeah. It allows you to intersperse values into a structure using comma and comma. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see. I jumped to a further example they had. Their redefine is just here, so that's why I was confused. My brain was putting together two different examples. Okay, sweet. Okay. So quasi-quote basically allows commas to mean something. Is like a good way of putting it, right? So look at that. An anonymous gifter giving Bitmap or Twitch a sub. Yeah, it's been years. Cool. No, that's good enough. I think that's helpful. Thank you. All right, sweet. So we've got our handler, and now we're just going to give that handler to this. So this is, I see. So now we're actually using the env because we're passing it to handler. So we have to take off our declare ignore. And then this is a little fun call. We're going to have it's time for fun, guys. And we are going to have a fun call handler. M. Okay, I should have already figured that out. Okay, so here's a manual function call. Probably. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and restart. I already forgot what they told us how to stop it, and I already forgot how to do it. Clack stop clack server. Okay, that we can do. FXD Dev, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. All right. The stop and the start of the server is not the fastest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh no, it just I fucked up. That was me. That was all me. Okay. And is that because here, oh, they named it clack server here, and I didn't do that. So I just need to say clack stop handler. That makes sense. Oh, Hadler. Little Hadler for you. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Can I just restart it now? I guess I actually want to reload it because I just tried to save the REPL. Classic muscle memory. Let's just reload it. I know I could just reevaluate it. It's just what I'm used to right now, okay? Let's see where we're at. The variable env is defined but never used. Okay, so now we're back to that exact same thing that we had before, which was the whole, I guess it's just a warning at this point. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, okay. One style warning condition. I don't think I'm going to use the env per se, but it also depends on where I get. Yeah, it's just a warning. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so it seems like my server didn't restart though, even though I reloaded the file. Or is that just me being impatient? Can I just do this? No, that doesn't work. All right, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, you don't commonly. What's the naming convention in general for that? Closure's weird the way that they do it. Kebab case. Okay. Yeah. So that's also the case in Clojure, but the part that's weird about Clojure is you actually have to name, you have to actually use underscores in your file names and directories. And then you use dashes in your, yeah, you have to basically. And then you use dashes in your source code. No joke. So right here, I would define this namespace as hello world, for instance, and then I would have to use a dash here. Yeah, good times. Purple Elf coming in with a raid. 63 viewers, oh my goodness. Hey guys, how's it going? A raid message. If there's not a better raid message than raid message. Amazing. Well, thanks for coming in. Yeah, thank you so much. You are awesome. If you don't follow Purple Elf already, you should definitely do that. Hope your stream was well. Let me know if you are around and didn't have to go run off. But yeah, I hope it was well. You should see her pinned tweet on Twitter. Is it about this? But is it about me streaming Common Lisp? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, we started Common Lisp today. I guess I should do a little thing. I'm MetaMe. Hey. We started Common Lisp today. Let's see. This is what we're doing this month. We're being crazy. We're doing 12 languages in 4 weeks. I just chose arbitrary, no, they're not completely arbitrary, but it's not like these are mutually exclusive language groupings. And yeah, we're on Common Lisp right now, which means we've done C and C++ and Zig and Scheme, and right now we're on Common Lisp. My first name's Michael, my real first name, but most people just call me Meta or MetaMe. I have been in the industry making money writing code for 10 years. I started in front end, quickly went into full stack, wrote Java, JavaScript, TypeScript, and then got a job about 5 years ago writing Clojure. So Lisps aren't completely foreign to me. Clojure is a Lisp hosted on the JVM, Java Virtual Machine, and yeah, so I've been on the JVM exclusively for 10 years. I'm pretty tired of it, to be honest with you. But I do like the language Clojure. It's nice. I like all sorts of languages, and I thought, you know what? I need not an enthusiast. It's the worst part of Clojure, in my opinion. But yeah, this is a way for me to expose myself to a bunch of languages very quickly, just to get a feel for them. And that's part of it. I haven't really written, I don't have a CS degree, so I never wrote C or C++. Not that you have to have a CS degree to write those things, but I wasn't ever forced to. I haven't written more than a dozen lines of code in any of these languages besides Haskell. So C++ was rough. It's the roughest one I've done so far. Does that surprise anybody? No. That doesn't surprise anybody. It was a little rough. Yeah, so welcome raiders. Thanks for coming in. Thanks again, Purple Elf, for the raid. And hope you guys are having a nice evening. We've got a good hour probably in us at least tonight. We'll see. I'm an old man now. I get tired, but you know, I've written everything here except C++ at this point. Nice, bitmapper. Beautiful. Yeah, assembly would be fun. Haven't touched that. There are obviously languages not on this list. That should be obvious. There's not a reason why I didn't. I mean, there are reasons I didn't include everything. Part of it is I needed to put an end somewhere, and I just chose languages that I was interested in. You know, writing Closure for 5 years, I really wanted to understand, like, where did Rich Hickey get his inspiration in the world of Lisp from? So that's what we're in the middle of now. We wrote some Scheme, we wrote Common Lisp, we wrote Racket. Hey Alfredo, thanks for the follow. I do have one of these, and I do have one of these, and before this, before the tour of languages, we wrote about 9 different data structures in Rust. And those are all there if you want to see me learn Rust by writing complicated data structures. So yeah, before starting this, I spent about 3 or 4 months really diving deep into Rust, learning all sorts of things about Rust. And then I felt like I could use a break from data structures, and it seemed like a nice time to do it coming into the holidays. So here we are. No apologies. I'm gonna try. You guys know me. Not always good at that sort of thing. Rust is too complex, way too spooky. Yeah. I enjoy Rust so far, but there is definitely a lot of complexity. No cursing is even harder usually than no apologies. I don't know. It's a toss up which one's harder for me. But yeah, I don't think I put the GitHub on there, but if you want to see just some code samples of what we've done so far, it's on the GitHub. It's all pretty there. I use Rust as a Rust, the original language. That's how history will remember Rust. I put most of the things there. We got farther in C than I thought we were going to, for sure. C++ a little bit. And we did a lot of Ziglings for Zig, so we didn't get close. We didn't get as far in Zig as we did other languages because I spent a lot of time on Ziglings, but it was good. Oh gosh, your points didn't go down. It's all those hydrate redeems on Dylan's stream, probably. So yeah, welcome again, and let me know if you have any questions or you want to know anything. But let's get back into some Common Lisp, shall we? Lisp is one of those classic things that people complain about parens. I don't really see the parens much anymore. I just see text, pretty much. I would think that he's still hydrated, for sure. What? C. Okay, all good. He's got Lisp brain. I've written all sorts of languages, Nightshade. You know this about me. Yeah, that's how the language is written. So, you know, in here, let's bring it up down here. What should we bring up? Should we bring up Rust? Here, we'll do this. We'll go into our FizzBuzz. Let's see, it's in snippets. We'll go into FizzBuzz here. And then we'll go into another FizzBuzz. Should we just do C for fun? No, people are just going to make fun of my C. Probably. We'll do Zig's FizzBuzz. Okay. So here's just looking at the function fizzbuzz, everyone's C is bad. But yeah, so looking at the function fizzbuzz, here we have it in Common Lisp, and here we have it in Zig. Very C-like language, obviously, C syntax. Everybody should be pretty used to this if you're used to JavaScript, TypeScript, blah, blah, blah. You have function fizzbuzz. It has your parameter here. You have parens right here. Okay, and then you get your curly braces for all your scopes. Lisp makes that and takes that and simplifies it. At least in most Lisps, besides closure for the most part, you're using parens for a lot of your stuff. So you use a parens around your function definition. You use a parens around your arguments. If you've heard of the term S expressions, that's what these are. These are S expressions. Okay. And so here, Zig uses explicit returns. Of course, in Rust, we could get rid of the return statement and just delete our semicolon, right, for fizzbuzz here, and we'd have implicit returns. Lisps, you could say, have implicit returns in a similar way, in that it's just the very last expression is what gets returned. So here we have a cond. It's very similar to like a case, except it allows predicates. It takes clauses of predicates and values that you want to return, and that's all that it is. So yeah, it's different, right? Yeah, and everything is an expression. There are no statements. So why is that great? It's great because it's all values. It's all data. So you don't have to think about, like, is this a special thing that's going to do something special and magical? You don't really have to think about that as much, unless you're using a macro. But that's a whole nother topic. For the most part, all you have to think about, like any Lisp function you see, you know what it's returning, and you pretty much know what's going to happen with it. The order of execution in a Lisp program is very simple, very easy to understand. No, Lisp is very old. So before we had the systems we have, people used to write code on Lisp machines. And the Lisp machines were like, this was the only way you could program on these machines. So yes, these are very old. The first Lisp is just known as Lisp, was a very long time. But yeah, Common Lisp is also old. It first appeared in 1984, and then the ANSI standard, ANSI standard, I say ANSI, I don't know if other people do, is 1994. So that's the real spec. And Scheme is in the 70s. And what's so funny, Bitmapper, you weren't here for Scheme, but I actually, in my original thing, because the whole point of this somewhat is historical, like which one's older, and I just assumed Common Lisp was older than Scheme, and so before I was doing Common Lisp first, and then I actually looked it up, and I was like, oh, okay, Scheme is older. You know, it just Common Lisp, it sounds generic, it sounds like it'd be old, kind of like Standard ML, right? Standard ML came before Haskell and OCaml. So yeah, all good. But yeah, thanks for the questions. Those are all good questions. Common Lisp is like a pretty old language. Technically Common Lisp is a spec. It doesn't have a specific implementation. You have to choose your implementation. And here we're using Steel Bank Common Lisp, also known as SBCL. So that's what's up. Okay, cool. Let's close out our Zig. Let's get back into the simple, wonderful world of parens. And let's get into our web API we're building right now in Common Lisp. There it is. Did we get this to work? I don't think we got it to work yet. Yeah. Bitmapper knows much about the world, or at least the world of Common Lisp. Okay, our thing is not up. What am I doing wrong? How do I get clack to restart? Like before, I just loaded. A lot of them are like the most recent release of SBCL, which is the implementation of Common Lisp we're using right now, is actually, they just came out with a release at the end of October, like literally 11 days ago. So yeah, I mean the websites are funny and old for the most part. We can get into some, see, very much just text based. Look at this beauty right here. But they're pretty good, and people have been writing this for a long time, so it's not terrible. Raw HTML is wonderful. It's wonderful stuff. Yes, exactly. So Lisps are fun in that way. I love that aspect of it. Let's see, where are we? Write some handlers. Right, I know I need to write handlers, but the thing that I don't understand, is how I can get my server back up now that I made this change. Start the server. I know, but like, can it, like, is it literally just, before I just loaded it and it ran it, you just redefine the, it doesn't need to restart. You read it. Well, I know, but okay, here, let's just do this. We're gonna call this server. There we go. That's all I needed to do. We're good. We're good. See, I wasn't getting this listening. We weren't listening on anything. And now I can just redefine the handler, and I don't even have to worry about, the server won't restart. So now we can just mess with our handlers. Our server stays up. This is one of the beautiful things about Lisp, is on a running service, we can redefine things. You might be used to this. I think Ruby has ways of doing this, a few other languages, but Lisp was the original beautiful language that allowed us to redefine things during runtime. Dangerous, but wonderful. Okay, so let's create our handlers. Let's grab our spec real quick. I have a spec for this. We'll grab our spec from our README. Yes, I've heard a little bit about that, Nightshade. Just a little bit. I probably have told you this, but oh gosh, look at this. I bring up one zig file and I start writing C comments again. Whew, rough. Yeah, I haven't really played with the beam, even though I know a fair amount about it, but I haven't really played with it. I want to. But it didn't make it on my list. Maybe after this series, after AOC, next year, we can do a beam series. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, so our first route's already done. How about it? All right, so we're gonna create another handler, Handlers just take an env. You might Discord stream later. That's cool. Little beam action again. Of course, I need to look at the docs because sweet. Yeah. Discord, by the way. I think it's the only thing I probably didn't put earlier. If you want to hang out on Discord, Dylan is a Twitch buddy of mine. I didn't want to create my own Discord, so I just joined his, and he said we could kind of co-parent it. So we're co-parenting. We are redefining the meaning of a nuclear Discord server. All right. How about that joke? I don't really know. It's a good question. He said he's going to hang out with his friend, and then he just keeps like posting things about some talk he's doing. Who knows? I think he's lying about the friend part. Okay. Dylan does a lot of OCaml, so if that's your thing, hang out on the Discord. You'll be around a bunch of OCaml people. I add the polyglot flavor in there. You love that polyglot word. He does not have friends. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Justine is actually just like a really, really good like scene. He just pretends he just like has like a raw camera, but he actually has like a scene that plays, and that's how Justine comes in. All right. It's a bit of a pain to have to restart the server. We know that this works. We got to keep going. Let's see. The fact that it is a plist means capturing values of interest can be done with a destructuring bind. Okay. Destructuring bind. Okay. Optima can be useful too. That's just for match. I understand that. Guard property path info path. Okay. So we actually are going to get env in here. So basically env has our path info. And then this is just defining property path info path on from env. It's pretty complex. I was hoping for something a little simpler. Even though this is exactly what I need, in the sense that like I need this like starts with behavior, but I can get starts with from stir. So really I need to know this env thing. I wrote defen. Classic closure. Okay. So I think I'm going to just have to write my own router. Does that sound right to everybody? So actually what I want is we're going to have a defun handler env. We're going to have a let to start with. Let bindings probably goes something like this. Yeah, we're just going to make our own router. Yeah. All right, Dumby01. I don't know how you're supposed to say that name. I didn't want to get it wrong, because in case there was like a really good way of saying that name. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and hope to see you around. Dumby is cool. Okay. just making sure. Good deal. Awesome. Yeah. Have a good night. Get that math done. Okay, good deal. All right, so let. So what is property about? Is that an actual? It doesn't. It does not seem like that's an actual function. Yeah, I both love and hate math all at the same time. All right, here we go. Anybody remember what I was doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how, like, I don't quite understand what this whole property thing is, if that's coming from Optima or not. That's the thing I don't understand. I get the keyword thing. Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Nightshade. Don't worry about it. App server port debug silent, use thread, use default middleware, handler. Wait, so Scottish, being on call, does that literally mean that you're up like however long you're on call? It doesn't mean that you can go to sleep and get paid? Okay. Designated by server on port. Okay. You can also use lack with clack. Okay. I mean, this is probably enough, and it's kind of how it's meant to be. Is okay. Okay, let's just look at clack and lack together. Okay. Uh-huh. I like that. This is a wonderful idea, by the way. For anybody that does a lot of JavaScript and, you know, increasing the portion that is not dependent on a particular framework, I'm a fan of that. What's clack a lacking? A lot, because, you know, the people writing Common Lisp, they're old school. Let's be real. They're old school. Even if they're young, they're still old school. And they're going to write something that's very basic, such as hunchin' toot. Yeah. Without clack, with clack. You got your web app, with lack, of course. And then you have clack, hunchin' toot, woo. Okay. Okay. It provides some web framework-like facilities like routing and session management. Okay, so hunchin' toot does routing for me? Okay, let's just keep going. Or is that more like L7 routing? One of your coworkers thought you were 40. Yeah. That's great. No, Scottish is a young lad. He's a young lad. I can't do it. I was trying to see if I could get Scottish on. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it for you, Scottish. I'm sorry. It's probably better if I don't. When I spent quite a bit of time in a Motherwell when I was younger, my Scottish accent wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. All right. Defvar app lambda in 200 content type text plain hello clack. Okay. Okay. I don't hate the whole idea of calling this thing app, but server also works. Yeah, totally. It is a hard accent. And also depending on what you're trying to do. Like the Glaz accent It's pretty rough. Most Americans can't even understand it, let alone imitate it. Boom. Slam dunk on Americans. All right. Clack up app. Oh, I see. I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I had a feeling. I had a feeling since I heard your since we've talked a few times on voice. I detected a I detected some Glaswegian there. Okay, what are we doing? App server Hunchington. Okay. Okay, well, that seems like it's just the default, right? These are just config options. Dylan is angry at your water message on Discord. As he should be. Let's be real. Okay, so we have server Hunchington. Let's see if I can actually process this. Swank port nil. No swank. No swank here. Is swank port just port? So, like, assuming that I understand this, assuming, right? Then so this is a little bit different the way that it has. Swankport is slime stuff. Okay. Dang it. I was trying to... Okay, here it is. App, server, woo, port 5050. Okay. Understood. I just want port to be 3000. So let's... I know we did our work to actually get this to work. But the thing is that ClackUp takes an app. And the part that I'm not completely understanding is the Lambda my app? I think the Lambda is my app, right? Like they're using app, but app is just the dep var of the Lambda above. Yeah, this makes sense. All right. I know Lisp. I know things. Okay, sick. This song always throws me off. Second time today. At least I'm not cursing. It's just the music. Def var server client clack up lambda as if I don't control the music. You know, we're just assigning blame somewhere else. Okay. And then I already forget what I called, but that's why we have REPL history. Okay, so we have this. One error condition. Okay. Nil can't be used as a local variable. Hello world handler, hello world env, let. Oh, it's because I have this. My fault. I was on a different path here. No, we don't need to do that. We're just loading. Compilation unit finished. Just got the style warning of unused m. Now, what we didn't get is, of course, like. I still don't know. I mean, I feel dumb. Let me start with that. What if I just eval this region? Will that work? Like, if I just do this, and I do like, no, it's not that. It's, no, get me out of there. Control C. eval region. No, still not happy. It's not starting my server for me. Nope, no server. I guess what I could do, I mean, the main thing that I don't exactly understand is like, how do I invoke server? That's the part that I don't understand. Did I just do it? And maybe that did, no, that didn't work. It's up here. This is the part that I'm not understanding with this setup, is like how I don't invoke the server. So if I want to restart my server, loading the file back in isn't working. I know I can just do this, but I feel like that's not really the point. I feel like I should be able to do something nicer. But it's fine. You don't know. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing something really obvious. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. We'll just restart the server. It's not that big of a deal. So now we're on localhost 3000. I mostly did that because that's what I have on my other web apps. Try to make it similar. We redefined handler, yay shadowing. Shadowing works in Common Lisp, in case you were wondering. And and that's that. Okay. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's kind of shadowy. Anyway, we can redefine things. Okay. Understood. Let's read the rest of this and see if we can figure out how to do this. Server woo. Okay, that's just the handler. Clack up command. This is all good. All right, that's if you wanted to do it from your CLI. We're just trying to understand the REPL usage, because that's how people do it. Okay, so the thing that I'm not understanding is it keeps saying lack is here, but then this is exactly what we did. So do we already have lack with clack, or are we supposed to be using lack separately somehow? No, this is explaining what's on the env. Okay. The env is a property list given by a web server containing the following keys. Okay, a P list. It's an actual Common Lisp data type. Okay. Yes, I've heard of P lists. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm going to try out this other tool. Let's see. Where is it? It's not NovaSpec. No. Maybe it is NovaSpec. Nope. They're just a list of key value pairs, and there's some functions to operate over them. So, like for instance enclosure, we have hash maps that are basically what we would use in that case. And when we want to call get the key on a hash map, we actually use the key as the function. Gonna guess it's not quite that simple here. You guys are making me miss out on Discord. You guys are making me miss out right now. All right. Types and classes, structures, conditions. Where are we gonna be? Where are we gonna be? You use the get function. Okay, we also have the get function as a separate thing. Okay, thanks. You're trolling, Dylan. Always a good plan. I think I still want to look this up because I want to understand what a property list does, and it will help me. This is what I was looking for, right? No, this is clack. I opened some things while I was off stream because I was like, oh, let's do this. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Let's see if this redirect service is any good. plist. CL glossary plist. A property list. Okay. A list terminated by the empty list. The empty list is a proper list. See improper list. Okay. Wow. This is not helping. Because this is just glossary. I was hoping this would be a little bit easier to use. All right. Alexandria, CL, symbol plist, maybe? Yeah, literal dictionary. Okay, this is probably closer to what I want, but maybe not. See also get. Okay, let's look at get. Defun make person. Let person gensim person. So F get person first name. Okay, first name, last name. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot there. Okay. Where were we before? What were we using before that was nicer than this? Lisp cookbook? I think that's what I want to be at. All right, Scottish. Yeah, hope that goes well. Yeah, they're literally just a linked list of keywords and values. Yeah. Okay. I just want to understand how to create one so I can like play with it. You understand what I mean? I mean, I understand that I have everything that I need already. It's just that's what I want to do. Data structures. Let's look at data structures. Lists. Okay. It's a list of keywords and values. So like literally I'm going to go in here and like I could create okay, that's what oh right, but it's not even do we not do that? We don't have the like how do you get the last value from the REPL? We don't do that in Common Lisp? Okay. Okay. Yep. So if I want get name it might be the other way around. Okay. Probably the other way around. Nope. So it is that way, but why is it nil? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Circular lists. Let's see if we have a little. Okay, so you can use car encoder on lists here. You can also use first and rest. Nice. Closure steal for the win. We've got reverse, in reverse, append, push, pop. Okay, we can do a destructuring bind. Love those. Do they talk about get anywhere? Find position. These are all hash tables. You're hurting me. Okay. A list might be what you want. Well, that's what it was in Scheme, right? We have A lists in Scheme. Okay. plist common Lisp. We'll just try this. The property list. Okay. Common Lisp, the language, 2nd edition. Let's go. There it is. Note that there is no way to distinguish an absent property from one whose value is default. Get xy equals getf symbol plist xy. Suppose the property list of foo is bar t baz 3 hunas ha. Then, for example, get foo baz, get foo. Okay. Get Clyde species null. Set f get Clyde species elephant, and now get Clyde species elephant. Very, very interesting. So how do I... Did it explain where the species... Like, I just want to define a effing plist. Okay, the only other idea I have, but I don't think that this is right, is to go more... Whoa, what happened to you, Max? To go more scheme style and have something like this, which is more like A-list syntax, right? And then we would say get name here. But no, that doesn't work. That's not the right thing. Okay. Why didn't I find that? How did I not find that? I even searched. Okay. Def parameter my plist list foo bar. So they're using... Okay. More precisely, as it first has a console whose car is the key, whose cutter points to the following console whose car is the value, or cutter. Getf is also an option. Okay. Let's just see. Why does control... Oh, it's because I'm using them. I'm trying to use Emacs commands in this REPL. And it's because I'm using Vim mode. Sometimes it tricks me. Okay. So this is actually the right syntax for getf. Okay. I don't get it, but it's fine. Of course it's a skill issue in Disney. Thank you for helping me work through that some bitmapper. Okay. So let's just use getf. The whole point was that I'm just trying to get the effing path. Okay. Where are we? This one. Oh yeah, the Vim bindings is also a skill issue. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I hope people who know Common Lisp have just been enjoying me struggle, as, you know, that's mostly what the stream is anyway. I was feeling too comfortable with Rust, and that's why I decided to start doing this, so that we could really struggle. Okay, the remainder of the request URI path. The value of this key may be an empty string when you access the application represented by the server's root URI with no trailing slash. You're absolutely right with that. Okay. I like that. So let's do a little getf there. Okay, so now we can finally use our handler. and we're going to say let path getF env path info. It wasn't hard. It only took me 20 minutes. No, I was just trying to understand. Okay. Okay, so path get env path info. Yes. So we could import like something that gives us match, or we could just use cond. I'll probably just use cond. It's just simpler. We also are going to need method, which I'm going to guess is just method, but we'll search here to find request method. Boom. And then it comes back as a keyword that we can do. So let's just do method getF request method. Okay, this looks good. We're gonna go back here and let's just print a couple things. I've done so many things here that I'm spacing, but that's okay. Don't tell me. I'm totally gonna remember. I'm not just gonna look at FizzBuzz to remember that we just use format. And it's tilde% for a new line. Okay. Format T tilde S tilde%. I mean, it's not really an S. Is it gonna? No, right? No, we just want the A, right? We don't have to give it special things. Let's just do method, and then we're gonna say format T A %. Whatever it is. Dude, this isn't bad. I could deal with this. I'm not saying there's not nicer ways of doing things. Yeah, that is very fair bitmapper. I know. That's why I mean, I know it's gradual typing and I'm not going to be like super happy with it, but I'm still interested to see what Racket's type system is like. It's partly why I wanted to finish up Common Lisp today, because that way I can spend Sunday and Monday on Racket. It's not really used. I know it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly new, isn't it? Like, didn't they just add like support for types like recently? I feel like that's true, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, it's more like an academic thing, right? Which I'm fine with. I mean, did you see my language list? Of course I'm fine with it. All right, cool. So we've got some printing going on. Now let's do a cond. And our cond is going to be... It's pretty advanced. Okay. Are you trying to say that I'm not smart enough for it? Just kidding. All right. So cond, yeah. So basically we're just going to check that our method is get, and then our path equals the thing that we want. Since path is just the full path, I don't know exactly how they print it, like as far as how they're going to treat slashes and all that stuff. So we'll just kind of see what happens with that. That's one of the unknowns. But we're just going to do a little and say equal. Oh yeah, it's not that. Almost got me again. Okay, EQ. No, I can use just EQ. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Okay, EQ get method and EQ We'll just pretend this is right. Slash hello path. Then we're going to return our path handler. Hello handler env. EQ, EQ, and equal. Okay. Yeah, we'll just try eq. We'll try a little eq. I already forget. Do my cons go in parens? Yeah, they do. Okay, so each clause goes into its own parens. One of the differences between closure's conned and Common Lisp's conned. Okay. All right, so we'll just add some white space there to make it a little bit easier. We're gonna do get method, and then we're gonna say stir. I know I haven't put it in here yet, but starts with /hello. Okay. We're just gonna start with that for now. And then we're gonna say hello name handler env and EQ post method EQ goodbye path goodbye. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we just have to rename some of our handlers. Okay, so we now have all of our handlers. We have our conned. We'll see what happens. It's the GitHub command, bitmap. I haven't pushed like Common Lisp today, but you know, we finished this in Scheme. That was fun. Okay. Okay, so now all we have to do is reload, and we'll see if we've got anything. We just have the one warning about ends not being used, right? Oh, why don't you like this? Abort loading file, what actually happened? Line 28, package stir does not exist. Yeah, okay. You're absolutely correct about that. Let's see if I can remember this. No, that's not it. Is it that I think I had to do a why am I down there? There we go. I think I had to do something special, like maybe it's a string. Yeah, it's a string. Okay, so that's there. And then up here, we just have to say use stir. Okay. Okay, looks good. Looks like we just have style warnings. Nice. So that's great. Let's see where we're at. Okay, cool. So we could recover from it, but we don't care. What's kind of nice is we're stuck in this state right here. And so if I understand this correctly, first of all, we have no handler that's saying 404, and that's partly what's happening here. So we should have just returned to 404, but we didn't. But what's really cool about this is we had, like, when you think of what you would usually do in an IDE with like step through debugging, is we basically have that here live with a REPL. It's holding this space for us, and we can even edit things at this point, at this state of the application, and do something different. So it's pretty sick, not gonna lie. All right, so git slash, okay, so this looks good. Might as well see what we have access to here. Raw body. Nothing like a raw body. Okay, so we're gonna abort. We're fine with that. Let's try a hello. Okay, so we're still screwed. I don't know why. I don't know why we're screwed on hello. Invalid number, call a different function with the same arguments. Invalid number of arguments, condition of type SB int, simple program error. Stir starts with P. I didn't put the actual thing in there. Okay, let's just abort. Whoops, no, I meant to say abort. No, really, abort. No, I don't want a form to be evaluated. Nothing. Hey, Smiling Big. How was your time? Shit. I really fucked this one up. Okay, no I didn't. How about true? Boom. Got that form. All right, let's just abort this thread now. Okay. Stir starts with, let's see what this takes. Start S. Okay, so first takes the starts with the substring, and then we should pass path to that. Okay. We like it. We like it. I'm good, thanks. We just got warnings. Let's see if we can get hello. It says hello meta for some reason. Why does it say hello meta? EQ equals hello path. String starts with hello path. So hello handler, hello name handler. So for some reason here that's not getting what we want. Even though I was quite certain, like get slash hello. Here, let's go back to, for the path, let's go back here. Yeah, I do. Thanks for the question, Stipe. Let's see, it is right here. So right now we're on Common Lisp. So we're right here. We're right in the middle. So we've done C, C++, Zig, and Scheme. We're going to do Racket on Sunday and Monday. And then starting on Wednesday, we'll be into the MLs. And that's where we're at. And then we're going to get real nerdy and difficult with the dependently typed languages. So we'll see. I'll have to brush up on my Haskell first. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. No Fortran, I know, right? Bummer. I know. I'm really excited to hear that, bitmap. I am really excited to hear that because I need some help. Goodbye doesn't work. What did I do wrong with goodbye? Too few elements in to satisfy lambda list. Okay. Okay. So this is... There's something wrong with my actual reply. It's fine. It looks exactly the same as everything else. Like literally the same. Okay. I'm guessing that this didn't work either. That makes sense. So let's just say T. Who needs to type out the word true? I mean, come on. How did this not become like just an obvious thing in all languages? Why do we love typing out true and false over and over again? Not like we type it out that much. I mean, mostly you're checking for conditionals, but still. I love the T. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't exactly love that nil is false, but I guess it's fine since you already have nil anyway in the language. It might as well be. But I do like the star T star F in Scheme. And I imagine Racket probably uses that as well. So, yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so let's do a not found. So we have to figure out how the not found works. Like how are we going to return a response with an error? Now, if I had to guess, I mean, we return a 200 as the list. We have headers. I think I'm answering my own question. So we have the status code that we're returning. We're returning a P list at the end of the day, right, of headers, and maybe we could include other data there, and then we're returning our actual message. So with that in mind, let's see if we can just make up not found. I'm guessing that arity wise, we can probably just do something like this. We could probably even just say 404, but we'll just say, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Path not found. Sure. And in the not found case, especially since we need to debug anyway, we'll go ahead and do the little format. Hey, Smiling, thank you. I appreciate that. Is that just the beer talking? I mean, let's be real. Is it really just the beer? No, I'm just messing with you. I appreciate it. It got some fresh. It got freshened up today. Went to the barber shop. Got the haircut. Got the beard trim. All good. Delusional. Classic delusional smiling big. Thinking I'm a cool guy. Oh, man. Give me some of that beer. That's the kind of beer I'm looking for. That's excellent. All right. I should probably end, say, no later than 8:30. So we've got about 45 minutes. Otherwise, I'll be up late. I'm trying to remember how late. Oh yeah, and my fam will probably be home around then. So actually, maybe need to end more like 8:15. I think we can easily finish this up. I say that now in 15 minutes. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we got a format T. Let's just do an S. And we're going to do %. And we want getf env path. I don't remember what it's called. Path info. Why are you calling it path info when it's literally just the path? I don't understand that. Why are you adding extra words? Okay. We don't even have to restart nothing. We're not restarting nothing here. I know I'm already adding the path, but I just want... So we're back at a backtrace again. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Arrow while parsing arguments to destructuring bind too few elements in this to satisfy lambda list, status, headers, and optional body. Oh, so headers has to be there. Okay, so that's not optional, but body is optional. So in this case, we just want to pass an empty list of headers. If I just read this last time, I probably could have saved myself some work. All right, sounds good, man. See ya. Appreciated. This variable env defined but never used is starting to annoy the shit out of me, but that's okay. I could do the thing if I wanted to. Let's go back here. We're still here. Why? What did we do? Okay. We have method. Where's the thing where this isn't working? Too few elements in... Okay, so obviously I'm returning an empty list somewhere. It's not even getting to the thing that I think it should be getting to. So let's figure that out. So let's abort. Let's make sure that our defunds are correct. Let's try hello again. We get hello meta. We still get hello meta. Okay, this is aborting too. So it's literally not the not found. Oh my god, it's because I never put it down here. Oh my god, freaking heck. You just have to read the effing code. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. We're okay. So it's hitting that not found case. I'm just ridiculous. There we go. Not found. Boom. Oh yeah, goodbye is not going to work because we're checking for post. But either way, it's still not working. Okay, so this is... Hey, Keiko, I hope you're doing well. So let's just check. Let's do a sanity check on a couple things. Let's do a little EQ. And let's do a slash goodbye. Just make sure we're not crazy. That's nil. That's our problem. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Equal. All right. It's equal. Literally the exact same. If Scottish was here, he'd be shaking his head right now. I don't know if he's still here. Literally the exact same thing. Wait, no, it wasn't Scottish. I'm sorry. Rebel. Rebel was here last time we were doing Scheme. So what's interesting is EQ obviously worked for the other one. So let's look at EQ here. EQ get. What's the doc on Slime? Like in, oh yeah, I'm in command mode. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, so comma gets me into a command mode for Slime REPL. Okay. Somehow I didn't realize that. That makes sense because in the Scheme REPL, Guile REPL, we would do a comma command, and here it's going to just show us all the different commands that we could possibly do. That's sick. I actually really like that. All right, let's see if this gives us any insight. Okay, thank God. Okay, equal names a compiled function, lambda list xy, declared function tt, values boolean, and optional. Return t if x and y are equal, or if they are structured components whose elements are equal. So it works on structured components as well. That's cool. Strings and bit vectors are equal if they are the same length and have identical components. So that's why. This is why. Because a string and a string isn't equal. Isn't eq, right? It's not eq because it's not the exact same thing, right? It's not the same, like it's not checking the component. Like you have to check the components, right? Because a string is just a structured type. Which items am I using, Keiko? Yeah, what do you mean? Do you mean that you like the sound on this stream? Or are you saying that my sound is terrible on this stream and you're like, what items are you even using? Why aren't you using something better? It's okay if it's oh, IEMs? Oh, this is an audio thing, isn't it? No, the earbuds. In-ear monitors, huh? Oh my God. Yeah. Audiophile, I am not completely, right? Like, I enjoy good audio, but I don't know them. Yeah, I kind of already shouted them out on the stream, but yeah, for your sake, let's find them. And you can write down my zip code if you really want to. And my first name. I really like these. I'm very impressed. Now, granted, I'm running them through Scarlet, which is I mean, I haven't felt like a deep bass, but I also don't listen to like hip hop really much. So I have found the sound on these to be very crisp. But I just got them. Again, not a total audiophile, but I have so far really liked them. I'm thinking about getting these jeans. Do you guys like those? I'm really glad there's not ridiculous things in my cart right now. I didn't think about that part. You guys can't really see the cart. You just see candy canes. All right, good. The cart is mostly hidden. I just have to make sure the top thing in my cart, if I ever go back to Amazon, isn't something like, you know, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, it's like I save things for later on Amazon, and then I never check my save for later list. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was using over ears, but they just hurt my ears too much, probably because I have large, long ears, and my over the ears were just, I mean, they were cheap too. So, you know, let's be fair. But yeah, I don't know. So far, I really like these. They've been really comfortable. I bought 3 different ones to try, and I put these on and listened to them, and the quality and the cable and the way they were built and everything. I didn't even try the other 2. I was just like, these are good enough. Yep, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And on web, they don't have this on their mobile app, but on Amazon's website, you can just uncheck all the things you don't want, and most of the time I just use buy it now anyway, right? So anyway, good times. Yeah, I don't know. I've been happy with these. I have till January to decide that I hate them and there's something much better. But so far I've been happy. Okay, so we get the difference between eq and equal. Eq is true equality. The equal sign is numeric equality, and equal is structural equality. I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair summary of the difference between eq, equal, and equal sign. I think we're good. Okay, so that's why here we don't have structure. So on method, we're happy using eq. Totally fine. This is painful. Yeah, it was. We tested it. We're good. We're good. I'm going to leave it there because I think it's a nice example of the difference as well. Equality checks. Not always easy. All right. So let's just see what happens here. Cool. This should be not found, right? Because it's not a post. This should also be not found. This should be found and be hello world. This should be found and be hello meta. And now the last thing that we need to do is actually work with JSON. I don't know if we have anything nice to work with JSON already in the environment. Doesn't look like it. But we have raw body. So we're going to want raw body from our post request at the very least. So let's just start here before we forget what that's called. And we'll say body is getF and raw body. Okay. Perfect. We already know how to return a body otherwise. Now we just have to see what's good for JSON. JSON SBCL. Looks reasonable. Let's see. Why not use XML instead? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see if Quick Lisp has this. QL. Dang it. I really thought I was going to remember. Quick load. It's such a good name. It's so obvious. All right. I figured that would work. That's beautiful. Can anyone agree that that's not bad? It's not bad. Don't say that it is. It's wonderful. All right, so now we have CLJSON, and now we can just go ahead and we can do in package. Is there also a use? There's not a use. If I didn't want to get out of this package, I guess I can just reload it. I just realized that. Duh. Okay, this is good. All right, so let's see what we've got. JSON encode JSON. Oh, do I just actually say JSON instead of CLJSON at the top? That might actually be... That might be the case. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that's the case, but we'll just pretend that we can do this. And we'll just say... I missed it already. Write a JSON representation. Let's just read JSON. It's an easier test. That's the first thing that I want to do anyway. Decode JSON from string. Perfect. Okay, so we do just use it as JSON here, and it looks like it's fine. You do call the package name, and then you just use it as JSON. Okay. That's a little confusing. So far, that's the most confusing thing that's happened. Okay, it's fine. JSON, decode JSON from string. But maybe it's just because I loaded it already, like in quick load in this REPL. I don't know. We'll find out. It's fine. Okay, JSON, decode JSON from string, and we're just going to say name, meta, name, meta. Beautiful. Okay. And then this is more like an A-list syntax. So the thing that I don't know for sure is how to do the get on these. Let's see if we get a name on an A-list. Nope. So let's try here. And do name. I keep forgetting the case insensitivity thing. So I assume that I have to do that. Get F, package goes first, and name. Wow, what's going on there? Oh, it already returned. Okay. Condition of type, simple type error. Okay, so that's not how that works. How do we do this in Scheme? Scheme uses a different way to get that. They have their own methods. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ, phone. Please just use my freaking fingerprint. Okay, let's try to wrap up here. Let's see if we can just figure out. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do before we're done? We can do this probably. We can also build up a string probably. Encode JSON plist to string. Okay, so I can just do a plist and encode it to a string. Okay, let's do that. That's something I feel like I can probably finish. We'll just say PL is a greeting, and it is, oh yeah, I never did that part. Oh well, it's fine. We'll just pretend that that'll be for another time. Oh wait, with that single quote at the top, I mean single quote at the beginning. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted because I'm getting stressful messages. But it's fine. It's just because I'm just trying to finish this, and then I'm looking at messages. But that's okay. Okay. We have PL. That's good. Let me just try something down here. Like say I have def var A, B, C, and then I say list of 200 A. That's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, because it's like the whole literal thing. That's annoying. This is goodbye. Okay, so we have our plist. Let's just see about getting our JSON from our plist. So we'll just say JSON encode JSON plist to string plist. Okay. And then we have a couple options, right? Is there a list constructor we can just use instead? Let's see if we have that. Boom. Okay. So we'll just change this instead of a literal list. Whoops, wrong one. We'll probably have to do it there too. But instead of a literal list, we'll just change it to the list constructor. And then we'll have JSON. The only difference is that's got to be there. Hey, Imaz Adrin. Thanks for the follow. And I will certainly try to not apologize. Even though I'm about to have to go, I won't apologize for it. Okay, we didn't reload. Let's see. No errors. We're good. This is the one we care about. And nope. What happened? Encode JSON plist to string not found in the JSON package. Okay. Interesting. I guess that might. I'm quite certain I encode JSON plist to string plist. Okay, whatever. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe that didn't... Maybe it's this thing again. I'm gonna guess that we're actually just supposed to call this JSON, even though the package I installed down there is CLJSON, and see if that fixes our problem. Yep. Nope. So why am I getting... I'm still getting hello meta back as a string, even though this is happening. I'm very confused. Well, unfortunately I have to go. Oh my god. Endode. It's a typo. It's a freaking typo. Alright, we still got an error, but at least we have a new error. Retry calling greeting. Oh, it's because no, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is all me. It's because I didn't put a single quote. Alright. Let's reload that, see if it works. It just might. Let's see. Is this the ticket? No. Still wrong. The variable hello world PL is unbound. Okay. PL is unbound here. Because let doesn't let me actually... Do we have let star? We do. Okay. We have let star. We have let star, just like our friendly undefined function content type. Right now I have to define, because I took off that literal, we have to end up doing this. It actually caught it down there for me. Undefined variable JSON. Oh. Yeah. Forgot to fix that. Reload. Okay, I think we actually got it. This is fine. $200 okay. We didn't actually get any data back. But, you know, at least we got a 200. All right. Anyway, I'll probably finish this up maybe tomorrow. It won't be on stream. I don't stream on Saturdays. I might do it on Discord. Most likely will. I don't know about what time. If you want to hang out there, we do all sorts of stuff on there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. And let's find somebody to raid, and we'll get out of here. Anybody streaming right now? That's not an updated list. Let's see who's streaming right now. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and raid the Coppinger. I haven't raided him in a while. Sounds good. Yeah, I gotta drop for a while. Family's about to get home. I'll probably be on Discord later though, Nightshade. I'll let you know. Be happy to see what you got going on. All right, awesome. See you guys. Common Lisp. It was fun. You know, couple skill issues there, as always, but it was fun.